Hey there, YouTube. It's Friday. It's Friday. Look, I'm trying to fix okay, so I can see the timer. So I can see the timer upright. Bear with me. Bear with me, YouTube. Okay, let's get back to it. I'm Love. This is Love Told You, so I hope you guys are doing well. Take what resonates and leave what does not. All right. Okay. So, I believe this is the major arcana here. This is the Hierophant. So there's something going on with the Hierophant, and I have notes, okay, of historically what did the Hierophant represent? Okay, so Hierophant comes from, remember God is love and love is God. I hope you guys are doing well. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is just really, okay, a general message. Okay, YouTube. All right, so Hierophant comes from ancient Greece. Okay, Greek roots heros, Hieros, okay, is sacred or holy. And then the second half reveals, it represents, or it's the meaning of, it reveals shower of sacred things, or shower of secret things. When we're talking about the meaning of the Hierophant, is the chief priest of mysteries. Okay? Their role was to reveal holy truths. Okay? Holy truths. And something here in regards to sacred objects, to initiates, guiding them into deeper spiritual knowledge. Okay, so I'm reading from my notes. Bear with me, okay? So it's all over the place, as a matter of fact. Okay, but the Hierophant was responsible for secret religious ceremonies. Secret religious ceremonies, gave religious interpretation, or religious interpreter, or spiritual teacher who reveals hidden wisdom. Okay, the Hierophant. Now, Hierophant meaning, okay, today's meaning, someone who serves as a mediator between the divine and the people. Okay, so someone who represents this. Okay, someone who is traditional. They represent a tradition. This is, for me, this is like patriarchal. Could be a patriarchal society, something that is led by a man or masculine figure. Okay. Reading from the notes. Okay, conservatorship came up as well. Even though we have the Empress reversed, it's giving me, okay, so, okay, we're reading about the Hierophant. We read about the Hierophant. So it has something to do with tradition, okay, higher learning institutions. Someone could have gone to Bible college, or college, but it's given Bible college with the Hierophant. Okay, this is wisdom, knowledge, sacred wisdom and knowledge. Oh, I'm sorry, okay. So, pastor and bishop. Pastor and or bishop came up as well. For the Hierophant, Okay, right, yeah. Right before I get confused a little bit. So, again, this is the major arcana with the Hierophant. Okay, someone in higher in a very high position, a principality in a high position. Okay, or someone that is in power. They can be a pastor, they can be a bishop, they can be a priest. Okay, they can be of the cloth. Bless you. Okay, so there's notes here. By the way, okay, pastors and bishops, okay, they do not own the congregation. They do not own the congregation, all right? Someone who's responsible and respectful, okay, respectful, responsible leader knows this, okay? They do not own the congregation or its members' lives. Okay, their access should not cross into exploitation. Okay? So someone has been using their pastoral or, I don't know, okay, their church membership or connections, spiritual or religious connections to exploit others. Okay, this is what someone's been doing though. Okay, now it can be an Empress in reverse, okay, or the Empress in reverse. Okay, someone who is connected. Someone's connected to the Empress in reverse. Take or resonates, leave rather does not. Okay, someone could believe, okay, or believe they are God, or they have powers, or they have control. Okay, they have control in some sort of way. Someone feels believes that they have control over the what is this, the matriarch, okay, or the matriarch here, okay, with the Empress reverse. The Empress reverse, okay, it can be someone who doesn't realize, they don't realize their position, or they're not really fulfilling their position. The Empress reverse can be someone who is, it can be an introvert, someone who's introverted, someone who's feeling defeated, someone who feels that, this can be someone really, truly, entitled, someone who feels entitled, someone who is self-serving. It can also be someone who's taking the back seat, okay? The Empress reverse could have taken the back seat, okay, to a situation, to a relationship, okay? Someone who is, can be submissive to a fault, okay? Not taking on their power, not taking control, okay? Someone who sits in the background and doesn't take the forefront. Now, someone who's not on the forefront. Now, it can be someone who has no accountability. It can be someone who is a gold digger. It can be someone who is someone who has been exploited, or someone who exploits others, okay? Their access, back to pastors and bishops, their access should not cross into exploitation, whether that is financial, emotional, or personal, okay? Ethical and often legal rules require confidentiality. Okay, so there should be some form of confidentiality. Okay, but it's me. Someone blurs the lines of confidentiality. Okay, okay, there should be transparency. Okay, when it comes to pastors or bishops, this is something that they usually display. Okay, transparency and accountability. Okay, But it's okay. The Empress reverse again is someone who doesn't take accountability. Now, someone may want you to believe that you have not taken accountability, though. Okay, but yeah, there can be someone that you're dealing with that is in your energy. Okay, period, point blank. Someone avoids accountability. They blur the lines of confidentiality and transparency. Okay. It says, okay, also, yeah, someone is groomed. Someone has groomed a matriarch to dumb herself down. Okay, that's significant. Take or resignation, leave what does not. With the Empress reverse. The Empress reverse can be someone with a nasty soul, a nasty spirit, someone who's fallen victim. Okay, to someone else's way of doing things or whatnot, or someone who's fallen victim, to their own distorted vision or viewpoint or whatever the case may be. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so there's pastors and bishops. They have this spiritual access. Okay, spiritual access, pastoral access, ceremonial access, as well as there's one more. I believe it's the confidentiality. Okay, look, so when it comes to the ceremonial access, baptism, weddings, funerals, confirmations, and other life milestones. Okay, pastors and bishops. Okay, these are of churches. Okay, so anywho, they have a lot of access to they have ceremonial access. Okay, right. So someone is definitely someone who has married others, have done baptisms, okay, weddings and funerals, okay. For my situation, it's James Austin Sr. from St. Luke Church of God in Christ, okay. That is definitely embedded into my head, and because that's a church that I had been, had actually attended, and I was actually baptized in this church, 914 North Orleans, in Chicago, Illinois. Okay, yeah, and it's definitely, there are issues. Look here. Okay, with the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles, there are struggles, there's strife, there's difficulties here, there are hardships here. And then this can be definitely a grandmother, a mother of some kind, a matriarch, okay? This can be a dark matriarch, okay? Or, someone who doesn't even realize, who never realized their power, okay? Or someone's power was like dumbed down. Someone was groomed to dumb down. Or someone dumbed themselves down because it has something to do with finances, okay? But that wasn't even, it's something about not being on, like an even playing level. Okay, so the issue with this right here, again, remember God is love and love is God. Okay, someone has presented themselves as a higher dimensional being. Okay, or that they are connected to God's source. Okay, someone has displayed themselves as that, but there's this ungrateful male or female assigned but it's giving, yeah, male or female assigned. Okay, so take or resignate and leave what doesn't. Someone can lead in spirituality and Christianity or Muslim, Hinduism, whatever, okay, whatever religion is leading, someone like shows up that way to the public, okay, but they're this Empress reverse, okay, so or someone doesn't respect, they have no respect for mother figures, for the mother, because someone could be being mistreated, feeling neglected, not feeling valued, but at the same time, again, the Empress reverse can be someone who is really, someone who's really hateful, spiteful. They don't want to grow. They don't have a desire to grow. They tear others down. I mean, by the seams. I don't know. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The Empress reverse. It seems, there can be some enabling going on. Someone's been hiding in the church, hiding behind religion. Female pedophile energy as well. Okay. It's given like, battered and bruised. But there's a backfire, right? With this Ten of Wands reverse. A backfire is something has been released or is being released. Okay, the Ten of Wands reverse. It's like I don't know why it's given like somebody in a silent struggle. But in another sense, again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Someone's been hiding in the church, hiding behind the cloth. Okay? They don't like women, or they don't like their own kind. Okay? This can be someone who is very, dependent, not codependent, but dependent, and very self-serving. Okay, an abuser, you're dealing with an abuser, someone is an abuser, okay, or like, a batterer. Again, someone is very hateful, very spiteful. There were some burdens. This can represent burdens that someone was carrying around, and then these burdens being released. Something like someone was carrying some secrets, okay, some secrets around. Also, something's going on with the child. There's something significant about a child. With Page of Wands reverse, okay, someone can actually be, attracted to children, a female pedo, a male, a masculine, or whatever, okay, pedo, okay, but they're hiding behind or using religious factors. It has something's going on with religious factors, okay? A higher realm, okay, or some channeling, okay, religion. Bear with me. All right, okay. So we back. Okay, someone could be afraid to take a leap of faith. Someone could be afraid to take a leap of faith, or somebody did something that was like, really foolish. Someone could have did something really foolish, and they're feeling really heavy. So there was a backfire. Someone wanted you to feel, heavy. Someone wanted you to feel sluggish. Someone wanted you to be, depressed. Feeling like the odds are against you, or whatnot. Okay, but they themselves, someone is just like feeling, it seems to be like out of sorts. I don't know, okay? Someone's feeling out of sorts, they may feel, they could be feeling rejected. Someone could be feeling rejected as well. And you know, the Empress reverse can also be a disloyal wife. A disloyal wife, again, a mother of some kind. This could be a mother of a church or of a convent, covenant. Okay, yeah, a dark mother. A dark mother, someone who's really cruel, who's really dark, lazy, you know, fruitless. You know, I don't know, just, you know, someone that doesn't know how to, you know, I don't know, take control. You know, there's a lack of control. I don't know. I feel like there's a lack of control that someone has. There is conflict here. There's hardship. There's struggle going on. But then at the same time, look, because these take what resonates and leave what doesn't. These energies can be seen as defenseless as well. Those who cannot fend for themselves, or those who cannot see for themselves. This is significant. Okay? I mean, because the, again, the Hierophant it's like, you know, an organization or someone who's tied to a spiritual organization, or someone who's tied to a spiritual organization, you know, or again, maybe just someone who, it can be as simple and plain as someone who's connected to, okay, ancient or secret, you know, mysteries, or history. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You know, but someone could have been using this to like overpower, to control, to, you know, to dominate. Okay, just period, point blank, you know. Someone could have a God complex, a God complex, just period, point blank. You could feel as though someone undermines you. Something about, I don't know. Maybe the Empress reverse just really has no clue or no idea. But the Empress reverse can also, again, be someone who is like, you know, operating out of the dark, operating from the dark. Okay, with their child, the child can be a fire sign, doesn't have to be. Something could happen in someone's childhood as well, though. You know, the Page of Wands reverse. Someone is usually really studious, really focused. Okay, but someone's having a hard time focusing. Someone is having a hard time taking action, taking control. Yeah, or someone just could be really, really lazy. You know, someone could be really, really lazy. You know, and is you know, falling into hardships right now due to their, you know, I don't know, there could be some sort of, I don't know, someone could be dealing with a disability or something like this. But again, someone could be really cruel. Okay? I don't know, really cruel. It's almost like someone is incapable of protecting themselves or taking care of themselves. Look, I don't know if someone plays this, you know, plays this role. That's what it looks like. That's really what it's giving. Okay? What is this? Someone is playing like they are in distress, you know, or someone could be truly in distress. Maybe someone could have wanted you in distress and now they are in distress. Yeah. Someone is overseeing something. Someone can also be wanting to, I don't know, get rid of their wife. Someone could have, like, a secret child. Someone on the side. Someone's not getting someone is not receiving what they thought they was they were going to receive. Okay, with the Queen of Cups reverse. Okay, the Queen of Cups reverse is not as loved as they thought they were. Is what it's given as well. Okay, this Queen of Cups reverse. Okay, look. What is this? Okay, so the Queen of Cups is reversed, and then the King of Cups is upright. So, I mean, the Queen of Cups reverse is very much, submissive and, devoted to the King of Cups. King of Cups is in their power. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer dynamic. Yeah, it could be two water signs. I mean, because this is what it's showing. A brother and a sister. It doesn't have to be, okay, but two individuals that are together. This is a couple. This is a couple where the Queen of Cups seems to be, submissive. It's given it's given submissive, and the King of Cups upright is in their power. They know what they're doing. They've taken the reins and taken control. The Queen of Cups reverse, maybe like in love out of their mind. In love out of their mind. Okay, but the Queen of Cups can also be, okay, yeah, look, the receiver, Queen of Cups, the receiver of love. They're not projecting it. They're not giving it out. They're receiving it. Someone can present themselves as a loving mother, as if they are in love. Okay, so we're talking about a marriage. Someone is just like not a good wife. Someone is not wife material. Someone didn't see that. Someone didn't see that when they were younger. This could have been just in regards to like, sex. I don't know. Someone has a short attention span as well. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Someone has a very much short attention span. Someone can also be dealing with someone's mother, someone's baby mother. I don't know. These female energies seem to either not know exactly what is going on, due to like being materialistic, right? Because I don't know, materialism can block someone's vision who's really focused on like material wealth and material gain. But it seems like, okay, there's issues. Again, there are issues with finances and resources here. There can be issues, some sort of issue going on with children. Take what resonates and leave what does not. There's something going on with children, okay, or finances and resources. Someone could see children as a means to finances and resources. Yeah, look. Nope, can't take it. It's too many. Someone's definitely having some struggles. Struggles in finances, resources, or struggles with children. Or someone was abused. Someone was abused as a child, abused, neglected. Someone doesn't like children, like at all whatsoever. Someone can fake love, okay? Fake romance. Three of Wands. The middleman. Somebody is playing the middleman. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Take what resonates and leave what does not, though. There's someone who's married. It's like married. Very much devoted or loyal to whatever it is that they're doing. This could all be in regards to love illusions, though. I don't know. Look, it seems like there's love on one side, okay, but there is no love on the other side. There's a mother, okay, and then there is a grandmother or a mother-in-law, okay, that could even be the third party. Or someone is literally, it's like a third wheel, third party. 3 is company. Third party involvement in something here. So I don't know, this King of Cups, someone could be a romancer. A real romancer, or romantic type, or, putting on a romantic front. This can be someone's career. This can be, what someone gets paid for. Romance, scams, love, bombing. Someone could be in the pursuit of a marriage, but there's a third party. There's third party interference. Or there's some type of third party inclusion. It can be, okay, third time's a charm as well. Third time's a charm with, okay, for someone, take or resignates and leave what doesn't. Someone leaving a baby mother behind or an ex behind. Yeah, it's definitely giving a bitter ex. Someone's dealing with a bitter ex. Someone is dealing with someone who is, childish and don't want to let things go. They claim the marriage. Okay, but when they want to play, the marriage is not claimed. Right? Take or resignates and leave what doesn't. Yeah, someone doesn't have any principles, no goals. There were never any goals. There were never any principles. There was never any, I don't know, like the building blocks. It's almost like the work was all on one person. It was not coming from both ends. The work was not coming from both ends when it comes to a relationship, when it comes to a commitment, when it comes to a marriage. Someone could have been, or could be, completely like in love and disabled. Okay, but someone else likes to play. I don't know if someone has a short attention span when it comes to sex. Someone could like, options or something like this. Take or resignates and leave what doesn't. If someone just has no morals, no ethics, they don't believe in order. Yes, I don't know. Someone is like completely out of order, out of line, lacking values, principles, goals, don't know the meaning or understand any of these, or just was not taught. Something was about money. Something was about money, resources, supplies. Someone was really like focused on that, but now they're having a hard time. Someone's not getting what they wanted, is what it looks like. What I said, it looks like somebody's not getting what they wanted at 3416. Someone's not getting what they wanted. They took a leap of faith and it didn't work out. Okay? The first deck. There was some naivete. Someone was very naive in the past. Someone could have sold their family out, is what it looks like as well. Sold their family out, sold themselves out. wasted their time, wasted their dreams, or something like this. Take or resignate and leave what does not. Someone is bitter that they did not. It looks like someone didn't receive the accolades or the accommodations or the prosperity or whatever it was that they put in. Okay, no. But this putting in on something could have been under the table, through the dark web, illegally, without all parties knowing. Yeah. A King of Wands is significant. A King of Wands reverse, not taking the action when it's told to, or the King of Wands reverse can be someone's yes man, or a partner, a secret partner of someone. A secret partner. Something was about resources, again, wealth, position, I don't know, gain. It was about material wealth, like, I don't know. Someone was associating or fronting, putting up an act of some kind for pay. Someone could have been paid to put up an act or to play a certain way or to play a certain position. I don't know. Okay, so someone also has fallen out of love. Take or resignate and leave what does not. Yeah, okay. So something could have been arranged, or something was prearranged. Something was premeditated. Okay, there was some sort of collaboration with the fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Take or resignate and leave what does not. The Queen of Cups here, right now here is like, someone who's not really loving, caring, and kind, or, someone that lacked barriers or lacked boundaries when it comes to, love, or the way they show love, the way they display love. There's some sort of perversions out here. Okay, I don't know. Someone was, yeah. I don't know. King of Wands reverse is wow. There was some secrets. Okay, somebody was getting paid to keep secrets, or harbor secrets, or somebody was getting paid under the table for something. I don't know. This could have been someone you admired. Yeah, it's giving someone that you admired, you loved. You could have had a soft spot. Okay, someone had a soft spot in your heart. Okay, but they had turned. I don't know, really strongly attached to hate. Attached to their ego. Attached to hate. Take or resignate and leave what doesn't. It's just like, someone was devoted to taking from you, from stealing devoted to stealing from you, taking from you, love bombing you. It's one night standing. Okay, yeah, so this is like orchestrated. Someone's orchestrating, someone's paying to have these situations orchestrated or something like this here. Okay, but someone's no longer getting what they want. So someone's not getting what they want. Okay, and now they're going through a crisis or something like this. Take or resignate. 39:30. Yeah, something's coming to an end. Listen, I wanted to see one more. Something is coming to an end. Okay, that one more is death, or a Scorpio was involved in some sort of way. Something's coming to an ending, the final frontier. There is a halt. Someone cannot control something. Somebody was trying to control a group of individuals, or someone leading a group of individuals was trying to control something, control resources. Someone's story, someone's life. Important aspects of someone's life, okay? So someone had like some type of control or dominion, or someone feels like or felt like they had control or dominion over someone's like, okay, complete person, finances, and resources. And that brings me, so okay, we're going to be going a little, okay, this is timely. So bear with me. So when we talk when we're talking about finances and resources, okay, with this confidentiality, so someone could have told a higher up or someone of the cloth, or gotten someone of the cloth or a higher up, okay, to cross the boundaries of what? Exploitation? I mean, in what? Aid and assistance? Really, because there's something's going on with like exploitation of someone's finances and resources or someone's business. It's almost like, okay, yes, someone's like prized possessions being taken away. Okay, something being stolen or taken. Okay, America's Christian credit union is significant as well. It's a U.S.-based credit union that supports Christian individuals in ministries. Automatic memberships for members of Church of God in Christ. Okay? There's an automatic membership for members of Church of God in Christ. I don't know how many individuals in the congregation know, okay, or that even have an account or the card, the credit union. Again, America's Christian Credit Union is significant here. Definitely someone's been playing with finances and resources in regards to confidential access and institutional access. Yeah. So institutional access, bear with me. Let me see. Institutional access, confidential access. Oh, I didn't write it down like I should have. Oh, okay, conservatorship. Conservatorship had come up as well. A conservatorship is a legal arrangement where a court appoints a conservator to manage the personal and or financial affairs of another person who is unable to do so themselves, whether they're elderly, disabled, or they're just struggling with severe mental illness or incapacitation. Okay? So, I don't know, someone wants full control, full control and full power over someone's resources, I don't know, work, what they have access to, what they don't have access to, and maybe even, a religious clergyman or, someone in a position, has been, I don't know, like distorting a vision or a plan, or someone outside of it has been doing so. Take a resignation, leave what doesn't. There's been a theft, of like, there's a theft of a trust, or there's someone here that you cannot trust. that's operating out of the disguise of, again, religion. It's giving religion, not so much the spirituality. The Hierophant, look, the High Priestess gives me that, but the Hierophant is more so, it's given up to date, pastor, bishop energy, the Christian synagogue, or, church. There's an unfaithful, the King of Wands reverse, is definitely like an unfaithful husband, okay? A unfaithful, reckless husband, a reckless leader, the King of Wands reverse. They don't know their own power, so they may take advantage of it, or they just, you got energies out here that just refuse to take responsibility, okay, and in regards to the actions that they had taken, okay, whatever, in this situation here, whatever it may have been, it's given like infidelity. It's given that's, someone was cheating. It's like, if this is paying for play, or paying to play energy as well. Okay, someone trying to control someone's resources, like under the table, undermining someone's growth, or someone's success. Okay, but something is, it's also given like something or someone is, or can be on a rapid decline, and is facing hardships and struggles right now. Okay, because of everything that they had, everything they stole, everything that they were trying to control. It's definitely is coming to some sort of, okay, end, or again, there's a backfire. Yep. Dethroned. It's giving someone being dethroned, someone love bombing, a love bomber being dethroned, someone's casting illusions of love, illusions of romance, but they're working with a third party. Someone is very devoted and loyal, to their task at hand, or, to their task at hand. Someone's devoted, but that's why it's causing confusion. It's causing chaos. Someone is really finding it difficult to cause confusion. That's someone's MO. That's someone's MO, to cause confusion, but they're finding it hard to cause confusion. Yeah. All right. Look. Let's pull here. Let's pull random. I'm pulling a random message. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Remember, God is love and love is God. Random message. Look at here. Okay, somebody was trying to get a desired outcome though. What I'm seeing right here with the Magician card reversed and something backfired. Somebody was trying to get a desired outcome. Okay, there was like some bad manipulation or bad magic, dark magic. Okay, someone could have even been dark web. Somebody was operating through the dark web. Fire sign energy with the King of Wands reverse. Yeah, somebody not right. Queen of Cups reverse. Somebody not right. They're not loving. They're not caring. They're not very sincere. They're not any of that. They could have put up a good front. Somebody could have put up a real good front. Like they were caring. Like they were kind. Like they, like they cared. Like they were sincere. But they really were not. They were here. Okay, someone came in the picture to cause confusion, to control the narrative of a situation, or to control the narrative of someone's life. Okay? You know, the Queen of Cups and the the Empress reverse and the Queen of Cups reverse. This could be a mother-daughter dynamic or duo. Okay? These two can be related or connected in some sort of way, just period point blank. The King of Wands could be someone who is just as unruly and unlawful or outlandish as the Queen of Cups reverse and the Empress reverse. What these individuals work together, there is some sister, cousin, I don't know, some type of connection. That's some type of connection. Like, this is open. This is like someone can have an open marriage. But anyway, magic. Okay, we're gonna end this with magic. It says blessings, transformation. A blessing in disguise is coming your way. Keep an open heart and mind. Okay, so it can be a struggle. Things can be, yeah. It seems to be a struggle. It seems to be conflict. There seems to be a difference in opinion. There seems to be, I don't know, I guess, you got somebody that is upset. Someone can't deal with the differences. Someone wants to control someone else's opinion or others' opinions, and somebody was definitely using magic. Okay, someone was trying to control or manipulate a situation, period, point blank. Someone was trying to force a transformation for themselves, though. Okay, a transformation for themselves, a positive transformation for themselves, but a negative transformation for someone else. So someone was receiving benefits and, they were receiving support. This is under the table. This is low key. This is someone even could have been cleaning a spiritual or religious organization. What is this? Someone was cleaning money. Okay? Somebody was doing something real negative, or really wasteful or non-resourceful. Okay, wasting resources. Somebody was wasting resources. Is what it seemed like. Due to greed, envy, jealousy, and hate. Yeah. Someone was trying to stay incognito. Yeah, because they know they're too old. They're too old for this. Someone older than everyone in the room. Older than everyone in the room, okay? But they hide behind religion, okay? And they beat others up, or they have these connections through a religious organization or a spiritual organization or something like this. Okay, which helps. It helps for them to take. It helps for them to gain. Okay, with whatever manipulation has been going on, it's been helping someone to gain. Okay, take, to steal, to even intercept, because it's a third party. It's just like another company, another person, another party, third party inclusion, to theft, to fraud. Oh my. This whole time, okay, someone's love or care or healing, it has been a facade, and that's what I got for you. Hopefully that was helpful. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Okay. Remember, God is love and love is God. Namaste.